Hi everyone, I'm Josh and welcome to Josh Wright Piano TV. I'm excited to share 2 tips with you today for getting stronger curved fingers. These are fun little games that I used to play with young students. I don't teach very many young students anymore. It's mostly teenagers. I usually give my wife the young students because she's so much more patient and good with them than I am. But the first game, and this is good for adults too, the first game I like to play that brings awareness to the curved finger is this little game that that my mom played with me when I was younger. You try to make this joint collapse. So you have your student hold their fingers really strong here, and then you say, try to resist as I push in these bottom knuckles, the one closest to the fingertip. And when you start to feel the resistance, and you try to get it to collapse like that, but you try to resist as much as you can. So the person pushing your knuckle tries to get it to collapse. The person with their hand down here tries to resist. And what that does, that brings a really nice awareness to that bottom joint being really strong. One of the most common issues that I see amongst beginners is they collapse the joint like that, so this becomes concave. Don't do that. You want to make sure that those bottom joints especially are at that angle. The other thing that I would do, and this might make some of you cringe, trust me, it will wipe off. So just get a washable marker and put little dots along your fingertips and then play like your Hanon exercise or whatever. Or if you're playing Bach. And the keys should have marker over them when they're done. And then you just wipe it off. You can use a wet washcloth or magic eraser will for sure get it off. But trust me, that's actually a really fun idea for kids and adults who are having bad hand position. If you put it on the very tip of your finger, that's immediate visual feedback of, oh, I'm playing on my fingertips, or, oh, there's no ink at all on the keys. I'm obviously playing too much on the pads of my fingers. Don't color it on the pad of your finger. That's bad. Color it on the very tips and just do little dots really quick. And before it dries, just play a little bit of the piece. And if you get that visual feedback, you'll know that you have good hand position. So those are 2 fun exercises I like to use to get that feedback of whether my hand position is strong and I'm playing on my fingertips. For more advanced players, there are instances where you're going to play on flat fingers, such as Chopin Nocturnes or parts of Clair de Lune are just a few common examples that I'll mention here. But for beginners, I like to mostly focus on making sure that that bottom joint is always curved and that I'm playing on the very tip of my finger. One other quick note, I like to think of my fingertip being made of metal and the rest of my hand being made of firm rubber. I don't like to think of spaghetti noodles because then you have no structure at all. But if you think of firm rubber, it still has some bend in it. The metal doesn't. So if the bottom of your finger feels really flimsy, then tighten that up. Not like bad tension, but just make sure it's in a good structure, and then make sure the rest of the hand feels soft and supple, and that will help you develop a very nice relaxed technique while still maintaining good strength and structure in the tips of the fingers. I hope this has been helpful. Please hit that subscribe button if you'd like to see more videos like this. I truly appreciate all of your support. I've listed some links below if any of you would like to go more in depth with some of my online courses. I will put my links to Pro Practice Lifetime Access and the VIP Masterclass series in the description below. I also will put a link for a free training in the description below if you'd like more free training beyond what I just post on YouTube. Have a great week. Good luck in your practice sessions.